Hey. Hi.
Welcome to Inside the Ant Farm.
Mike has a deep voice.
I have a manly
He's doing his
voice
Michael
today.
Clark Duncan impression the whole
Hey,
time.
I'm an outlaw.
I would play the Kingpin.
I'm a kingpin.
Got
I'm gonna grab the cancer for your balls.
RP.
Green Mile, grab the cancer for your balls.
What do we got here, bud?
I don't know, man. You brought the beer. You gotta say what it is.
It's Nirvana IPA from Ommegang.
We're having that Earth and stayed a while. They did some funny stuff.
I've never had any kind of
Gross.
IPA type of
Gross.
from Ommegang, so let's see.
But it's fantastic. Oh, it is fantastic.
That's good. I don't usually like IPAs either. That's good.
So they have like a little, it's like a little sting, and then it goes to that mellow, Ommegang flavor, and
Yeah.
then they have a lot of stuff.
I like it. So how you doing, smoky bass voice?
I'm getting over being sick. I did sing well at rehearsal today, though, for the record. We did Crocodile Rock, okay?
Better than me.
Rock.
No.
Rock. You can't stop this.
Rock. He has the rocking pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu, obviously.
Yeah, I probably have both those things, and the boogie woogie Hep C as well.
Is it from the cold November rain, maybe?
That was a weird genre mix.
You didn't answer the question.
It's a long December, I guess.
Hey, yeah, so...
I'm doing good. I have a week off for the first time since probably last June.
Yeah, and he's been working really hard, like 6 hours a week. So, I mean...
6 hours a week, yes, that's exactly what I'm working.
6
I work
hours
6
a
hours a
week.
week. I work 1 hour a day and then 2 hours on Fridays.
Yeah.
So, but you know, it's how it works if you're a rock star. Just don't be jealous, man. You shouldn't be jealous. You get overtime, right, for what you do?
I don't want any overtime in the summer. It sucks because I have regular paycheck, and nobody wants to do regular paycheck.
I know. I get a regular paycheck every week for doing nothing, right?
Oh, the summer's nicer because you kind of just get to chill for the most part.
Exactly. That's what you have to say. Hey, you know what? I get paid less, but I'm having peace of mind. That's what I get.
Peace of mind. Yeah.
Or you get to watch YouTube in your case. A lot of YouTube.
I make purses actually. I made 4 purses now.
And wear purses too.
I wear them all at the
You're
same
female,
time actually. Because you got a lot of stuff that we got to bring places. So
You're super female, so I get it.
super.
So we're going to see you this weekend.
Yeah, but I'm going to be working, so I'm not going to be able to say hi to you or talk to you.
No, you will, because I'm going to make sure that you say hi and talk to me.
Only if you help sell stuff at my table.
I'm like, this is the coolest bracer.
Like, step right up. I have a bracer on.
I got this for only $5. No, dude, no, stop. It's not $5.
He'll sell it to you for $5.
I got it for $5. If he charges you more, he's probably a jerk, right? False advertising. I'm just saying false advertising.
This is my face I use anyway, so...
See, false advertising, like, he's not advertising, but false advertising, okay? False advertising. I should have brought, I feel like I should have had the bracer on for the episode.
Make sure you bring it. If you're going to come to the run fair, you got to be dressed up, okay?
I'm just going to wear the bracer, though, and that's it. Naked otherwise. Completely nude.
And the bracer's not going to be your arm.
Oh, yeah, it fits there nicely. It's snug, And you can also kind of pull it down around the balls.
Like I call it my battle axe.
I swing back and forth. I'll just go like this.
It's a horrible way to fight.
Ah! Don't swing at that.
No!
Yeah! It shrinks.
I'm good. Thanks for asking. You know...
No one. I wasn't
It's been a long week.
Okay, so still some more stuff I want to tell you about.
Look for your paper.
I got everyone in my family sick. My immediate family is also
What a jerk.
me, including my son.
He sneezed in their faces on purpose to get them sick.
No, actually, I told you this story, but I'll tell them.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I come home, I'm like, I'm sick, and so I get my son in my hands, and he just gives me a mouth kiss. Blah, I'm like, no, and then he gets sick.
Welcome to parenthood. By the way, he's going to get you more sick than you get him, so don't worry about it. Because every time I've ever had a cold in the last 4 years, it's because
blaming your kid.
Aiden sneezed in my face or wanted to like make out. I'm like, Aiden, stop, please kissing me,
Hey
please.
guys, welcome to Kids Corner. We're gonna talk about some kids. And
No!
stuff we love about them, stuff we hate about them. Just some kids and kids.
That's our new podcast. We should do that.
Kids Corner. We'll call it Kids Corner.
Kids Corner.
So speaking of new podcasts, Matt,
can we talk about it? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if you can
Well,
we got something that works in the pipeline.
We got something in the works.
I don't know where we're gonna. I hope we can post it here. If we post it somewhere else, it's cool too. But
I think we're gonna post somewhere else. I think we might end up moving this to that site.
I'm down with that too.
I'd be cool with that if we do something like that. My father-in-law, who is a fan of the podcast,
Get some play. Get some drinking.
who is a fan of the podcast, had a good pipe dream that hopefully we're gonna really flesh out into something good. So,
And that's all we'll say about it for now.
yeah, that's all we're saying about it.
But we'll let you know if there's any changes.
You'll know right away.
We have some plans in the works, though. You know, we don't want to just let it get stale here. Just keep the same thing every week. We want to do some fun stuff for everybody.
Yes, especially since I didn't do any of my season 2 violin that yet.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Every time I go to like play guitar, I'm just like sitting at home going.
I was gonna do something like I learned that too, and then I play the same song you played, and then the same kind of podcast. But and here's how you play it. If you didn't see Matt's one, here's what you do.
His one sucks. I'm gonna show you actually how to do it.
It's just G C G D, and then you're like, that's not that. I'm like,
You teach the wrong, like completely wrong chords. Yeah, I like that.
or I just teach an alternate tab that's really bad. I think it's like a 2-star.
This one got 2 stars.
2-star guitar tabs.
Let's get to know what we got here, dude. Let's do this. What we got?
We've definitely vamped enough. I think it's like 10 minutes of vamping there. So, Matt, people are dying like awesome people.
Today was a bad day for people dying. But one of them was super old, and the other one wrestled, so, I mean, he was...
Yeah, Christopher Lee, a well-known professional wrestler.
Yeah. He invented the headlock. So
He did. He invented the headlock. He also invented the Greek tunic. He's that old. He was 93.
93
He
years
probably
young.
played
It's
Saruman.
something-
He was
there's no
Count
one saying.
Dooku.
He's looked 93 for 90 years. So.
He's also Count Dracula. He like kind of revitalized that role after Bela Lugosi. And he's passed on. A lot of people are sad about this. I say he's 93. He lives a good life.
I've always thought that way. Like when people are like, "Oh, I'm so sad this person died." Like it's unless the person was like 50 or something. You know, if they were like over 70.
Paul Walker. What about Paul Walker, Matt? Every breath I take.
No,
every move
no, that's not the song, Mike.
make.
It's the Wiz Khalifa song.
Tell you all about it when I see you again.
He died so tragically of racing in a car and the car blew up. Don't race in cars. I don't really have any positive feelings towards Paul Walker.
Wow.
But
Wow, lame, man. He's an American institution, okay?
no, he's not.
He's gonna be remembered for.
He's a mediocre
He's gonna be
actor
remembered
who
for
died.
his role
Who
in
died
Fast and the
doing
Furious
donuts in a car
and the Skulls as Caleb Mandrake.
Caleb Mandrake,
The best name ever
in cinema history.
ever of anything ever. Find a better name. Go ahead. You won't. You won't.
Look, we'll
We
wait.
challenge you.
We'll turn the podcast off. Look for a better name.
Post
put
in the comments. And we'll be like.
Good. Do you have a Paul Walker impression? No, we're not going to do an impression of Paul
No,
Walker.
I'm not gonna do
Don't.
a Paul Walker impression.
No Paul Walker impressions. That was kind of a Paul Walker impression.
It kind of was because he
That's
just
one
talks
for
to a
Mateo
regular
and two for
guy.
Miguel. Well, let's get into what we actually have.
I lost that.
And also, the American Dream, Dusty Rose.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
The American Dream, Dusty Rose died at 69 today.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Get into the podcast. I hate you.
I'm in the podcast.
We're so drunk right now.
Dusty Rhodes.
69 years old. Well, he's been looking pretty awful like the last couple of years.
He's
so.
old. So whatever.
Yeah. Well, he's also wrestled for 40 years, so I mean that doesn't help you.
He has a legacy,
Look
though.
young.
He has a legacy. He's got
Doesn't help you look young.
two sons that are still kicking butt in wrestling. One is actually that's out on the DL right now. The other one is starting a rivalry with a celebrity, which is interesting.
Stephen Amell.
Yes. Of the Arrow, if you will.
I actually like. He loves wrestling, so it's really kind of cool that he gets to be part
Well,
of it.
it's like the new thing that wrestling's been doing. Like, they have Jon Stewart's
Smart.
push that
Super
follows.
smart.
Yeah, you connect.
It makes you relevant.
Connect to the mainstream.
And Jon Stewart's also a big wrestling fan, so that makes sense to have them do that stuff.
Oh,
you know?
exactly. Well, and they've done
Why
it
would you
before.
not?
But and Mike Tyson.
But they hadn't done it well for a long time.
Lawrence Taylor, remember LT?
Well, they
LT
used to have
with the off the top rope shoulder
for
block.
a couple years. They had like a celebrity be like the guest host of Raw, but they didn't really do enough with them a lot of times. And this is kind of cool. They're doing something.
Well, I mean they're all actors, so it's like you got to make sure that they can. Especially if you're gonna put them in the ring, you got to make sure they can do the part.
Well, Jeremy Piven was when I can remember correctly that
Jeremy
did
Piven
like cool jump off the top rope type thing. You get somebody crazy to do that.
So let's get off the subject of dead people, man.
Let's talk about Batbot. That's what I want to talk about.
You mean Babbit?
I mean, yeah, the
Bad Rabbit.
There's the new Batman in the what do you call it afterwards?
After convergence. Post convergence.
Premiered 2 days ago. 2 days ago now.
It's basically Iron Man Batman.
Yeah, he's like Iron Man in a Batman in an Iron Man suit. What do you think? Have you read it yet or no?
I don't read DC. Snob.
Remember that when we start actually talking about it, jerk. I'm not to read DCs because you don't.
You're gonna have to buy them then, because I'm not buying them.
You can have
buy
my
comic.
You can have my comics.
What is he doing?
Well, you know what? You keep buying. You bought something for Star Wars Online, and it popped into my email, and I was like, I hope you're not buying that on my credit card.
That's weird.
Yeah, because you got
Star
1,000
Trek
points.
Online, yes.
Star Trek. That's what I meant. Did I say Star Wars? I'm
yes.
sorry. Star Trek Online.
Yes.
Because it popped in my credit card. It's like you got 1,000 price tickets.
I was using I was like, I wonder if Matt has an account for this, and I was like, okay, and then I clicked it. And
do I have a lifetime account for that or no?
No, that's what I was checking though.
I might. I have it for a couple things I don't play anymore.
You know.
But I was like, okay, I hope that was on his credit card. Because
wow.
like, you got 1,000 points. I'm like, I don't play. I'm not playing. No.
I've been hacked. Shit. I
was like, oh, Mike's been playing it. Maybe he's
check
playing
it out. Check the little guy I made. It's cool.
It says something about, oh, congratulations on starting the Romulan thing. I was like, oh, right.
The Romulan thing's pretty cool.
All
right. Check it out. You can play
I just played Civilization for the first time. Civilization 5. So.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Really?
I murdered it too. I was like, yeah.
Really? Did you buy it on Steam?
Yeah, I bought it. Oh no, I bought it with the Humble Bundle.
Oh.
And so I was like, I haven't played
this. That's surprising, man. That's not a game that I really think you would like.
I liked it. I like strategy games, but I just don't play them enough. I don't think to buy them. Like
Civ 5's great.
I love Spore. I like Spore a lot, and
OG. That's not OG, but it's pretty old. It's pretty.
I like Spore a lot, and this one at the end is like, oh, now you can do the Beyond the Stars one. I'm like, oh. You're just trying to sell me another game, you jerks.
Yeah. Well, they didn't do that originally, just when they made it.
But I usually don't get to the end game when I'm saying just give up.
Sid Meier's is good with that kind of stuff, though. He's like, hey, guess what? I also have this other game. Yeah, go play that one, too.
So I beat the science, there's like the winning condition. I beat the science one. So
I always do science.
Dude, Beyond Earth.
I always do
science.
It
was by far the easiest.
I did religion once, too. Religion was fun, too. Because you just convert everyone to, like, just worship my God. Like...
I have like everything.
It's the one that makes the most sense.
I like every wonder of the world, though.
Yeah. I have a pyramid next to the Statue of Liberty, next to the Eiffel Tower, next to the Colossus of Rome.
The Brandenburg Gate.
The fuck?
I had the lighthouse of Thebes or something.
How's that a wonderful world? I don't even get that. Okay.
They're all in the same city.
See, and then you're talking about me getting off
the city is awesome.
We're talking about Babbit, man.
Okay, let's get back to Babbit. I'm sorry, that was my fault. So what do you... I know you have mixed feelings with the
By the way, Babbit, also a great villain from City of Heroes.
Hey, Babbit!
City of Heroes. Babbit, who's a giant robot. He's a giant robot you have to fight in City of Heroes.
So it's really just a robot thing.
Yeah. But
this Batbot is a... Is he in the suit? I don't even know.
Commissioner Gordon's in the suit. He has like another like superhero suit kind of on underneath it.
And I heard there's two different suits. Why? Why does that?
Well, because he gets out of the thing and he's like, I'm still the hero or something. I don't know.
Like, why are you doing this?
He's also a robot that carries a gun. Like, you'd have to get a custom-made gun. It just has to be custom-made.
Or, like, the fingers don't completely fit your fingers over it, so it's like kind of like a shield for your fingers almost. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I like it or not, just the concept of it. I guess they're trying to do something different. I understand that very, very much because there's a lot of comics that kind of need a little something. And really, it feels like they're all doing it at the same time because Marvel's doing the exact same thing at the exact same time.
They always do that kind of thing. It's just like,
It's like, okay, you're confusing a lot of traditionalists especially, but like people that are enjoying reading that New 52 or whatever comic, now they're super confused because you just flip them on their heads.
Like, I'm still waiting for Battle World and Secret Wars, which is what has happened since the Marvel Universe has ended. Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting for that to be good.
So how do you feel about Superman and Ed Hardy jeans and his Zeus t-shirt?
See, because do you know the reason he's wearing those things?
No, I need to know.
Because his secret identity has been exposed by Lois Lane.
So now he doesn't care?
Yeah, so Lois
Lane... He punched Lois in the face, so I would have done
that. That's why he has blood on his hands, if you've seen that picture, the iconic picture.
Because he bashed her head in?
Yeah, he probably killed her.
By the way, I have Superman cosplayed for my whole life, and I didn't even know it because she's in a Superman t-shirt.
No, but you don't have the red with the black inside.
Because it's a stupid
He's
Superman
darker.
t-shirt. It's a dumb one.
Ooh, and he's blood on his hands.
And he's not dating
I
Wonder
don't know.
Woman
I
anymore?
sound like the guy that does a. I sound like the Pete Holmes doing an impression of Batman.
That's like a Wolverine Pete Holmes impression. Yeah, yeah. I like it.
I'm Batman. Because I'm the Batman.
That's from How It Should Have Ended. Yeah. But okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good direction. I'm still a big fan of. I'm still, even at this point, a big fan of Dick Grayson as Batman.
I agree with you. There's a lot of cool Batman
That's
iterations,
old
but the
school
problem with Batman will always have different iterations, and they'll always go back to the original. So it's almost like, why would I get invested in this, and then in 2 months you're going to be back to original Batman? You know, like I love Batman Beyond. I like Batman Beyond.
Well, no, hey, Batman Beyond's gonna be Tim Drake soon.
Yeah. How long? 2 months?
Forever.
Probably not.
Mark it. Forever.
Probably not.
Forever. Okay? I'm gonna lower this real quick so you talk about something else.
I want to talk about something, and this is something. This probably should be the thing we end with, but I'm excited about this. The Punisher has been cast for Daredevil season 2, and wow, what a great choice!
Shane!
John Bernthal, who played Shane on The Walking Dead, you've seen him in other stuff too, is going to be cast as the Punisher, and people are speculating: is he going to be a villain? Is he going to be help Daredevil? Is it maybe a little both?
Punisher's an
Punisher's
anti-hero,
a anti-hero, yeah. He's very much, he's probably the quintessential anti-hero of the Marvel Comics, I'd say.
See, what I think is going to happen is that Wilson Fisk is going to leak that Daredevil's on his team. He's going to be like, oh, that guy works for me. And then to get the Punisher after him. Sure. Because the Punisher obviously hates all mafioso, he hates organized crime, and that's what he just kills them all. He punishes them with bullets. And so
Vincent D'Onofrio Kingpin is going.
Well, he's gonna use some brains against the Brawn. You know, he's gonna say, "Hey, that guy works for me. Go kill him." And then he's like, "Okay, he's a bad guy. Let's kill him." That guy works for me. Go kill him. Like, okay, I'll kill him. I can't do a John Bernthal impression. Shane. This you can do. That's not John Bernthal.
I know. I just say Shane. I'd have to listen to John Bernthal before you do an impression.
Whatever, dude.
But are you excited about this or what? 'Cause you didn't really say.
I did say. I said yes. I
said yes. You said
good
you're all in.
choice.
Said yes.
And that's a good choice.
I couldn't really think of a better.
That's a good fucking choice.
I couldn't really think of a better person to play Punisher right now.
I can think of one. Hold on. Nicolas Cage. Kill Switch Engage.
But Nicolas Cage could also be a better Daredevil as well.
I'm a better Daredevil.
Or Kingpin.
I'm blind. I'm the Kingpin of crime. I'm the Kingpin of crime. And sometimes I'm mild, and sometimes I'm wild. And he just wears a fat suit the whole time. That'd be awesome. But then they could just not have him wear a wig for once.
He probably is fat.
He's bald. He's not fat.
He's too much cocaine.
Yes, he's so cool. What are you talking about?
I love the cocaine.
There's so many drugs. There's no way he's
skinny.
skinny. Drugs do not make you fat. So I'll never get fat because I do too much coke. Oh, wait, okay. Marijuana can make you fat if you know, other drugs are not.
Cocaine and other drugs. Yeah.
So I want to talk about Chris Hemsworth, Matt, on board for the female Ghostbusters movie.
How excited are you about that?
You said you think, the male Ghostbusters movie, because that's in the works too.
Actually, well, he was rumored at one point to be in the male Ghostbusters.
But he might still maybe a crossover.
Well, he's billed in the female Ghostbusters movie to play the receptionist.
So Matt, do you think that he'll just be a Melissa McCarthy love interest the whole time? Like, he's so hot. I'm Melissa McCarthy.
Maybe, yeah, because she's obviously it'd be like a Rebel Wilson and a hot guy in a movie or something like that. You know, it's like put the funny overweight girl with the hot guy. Yay! It's the thing we do now.
Like, I'm funny and sometimes I fart. Oh,
like, I love when you fart.
Oh, I love when you fart on Thor. And you're like, okay,
I'm Thor. That's what we'll say. I don't know. I'm still hopefully optimistic about the female Ghostbusters movie.
It's Paul Feig. He'll do a good job.
Yeah. Either that'll be Glee again, and then
or it'll be Glee. That's right. That's not Paul Feig. No, that's Ryan. Whatever that is.
What did Paul Feig do?
Paul Feig does every movie with Melissa McCarthy, basically.
Do you spy?
Are you married? Are you guys married? What's going on?
It's like, you like her. I've heard Spy was actually really good.
Hey, that Star Wars: The Force Awakened. Force Unleashed.
The Force Unleashed.
Yeah, Force Awakened is going to be a Comic-Con. How do you feel about that?
I'm good with that.
I'm down. See, they're going to have
another good trailer for
they're having
it.
a Hall H presentation, which means that they're probably going to have some new footage.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, well, and we'll see it like
Exciting.
We'll see it like a day and a half later.
Like this, excited.
At least you don't. Do you stick them in your arms and stiff them?
Yes, I stiff them. Exciting.
I want to see more stuff. I'm excited. And they haven't. And they're unlike. That's why you film in Tanzania and not in like Canada or wherever the hell Suicide Squad's filming. Yeah, but it's not where Suicide Squad's filming, where everyone with a camera phone is there just filming everything else.
But also, Jared Leto is filming. And putting it on his website. But I saw another thing where it's like, see the Joker's costume? I'm like, we've seen it like 1,000 times already.
I know, because we have seen it before. Like, oh, now you get a glimpse of it. And then he's got like a big hooded coat on and a white shirt with a bow tie hanging off his...
We've seen it already,
like, first of all, we know what the original Joker looks like, so... But we've also seen the actual costume, so...
But can you see the tats, man? Yeah.
His Nelly grill he got from Nelly, I guess. Because that's what you do when you're in jail. You get metal teeth.
So, man, are you excited for...
Still looks better than Killer Croc.
So, man, E3 coming up.
I'm excited next
the
week.
Most exciting thing for E3, The Last Guardian.
No, not for me. But, yeah.
For everyone. For you.
I'm still like Mass Effect 4.
You told me this earlier.
Mass Effect 4. Mass Effect 4 still mostly.
Last Guardian, he said, talk about this. So this game, for those who don't know The Last Guardian, which is everyone, because, what? This game was announced in 2009 for PlayStation 3. So, almost a launch title for PlayStation 3.
Yeah, right around launch.
It's been in development hell for...
It was canceled 2 or 3 times in between that.
But unconfirmed canceled. It was never confirmed canceled.
But I think it was like a soft confirmed. You know, it was like something like, okay, well, it's not going to be there.
Shu Ushida never canceled it, so I didn't...
Supposedly this game was finished in 2010.
Yeah.
And then nothing happened. It's just like...
Well,
I don't know why that would happen to any game. But.
Basically, the people who played this didn't like it at all. And this is from Team Ico. Team Ico's made some really good games. Like Ico was one of the original games they made. But also Shadow of the Colossus is a really good game they made where... it almost revolutionized gameplay. Like it was, for those who haven't played Shadow of the Colossus, it's like this game where you play a character who kills these giant constructs, and each construct is a puzzle. So you're basically climbing this iron giant or whatever he is.
It's a golem, if you will.
And once you get to the top of him, though, you feel sorry for him, because he's just this giant dude walking around. You gotta kill him.
Then you murder him anyway.
So it's like it's one of those the first games that like. Incorporated that emotional content into it,
It made you feel like an awful human being afterwards.
Yeah, basically. But then The Last Guardian was supposed to come out and give you all those feels again, and then it said, no, not doing that.
He said, no feels for you. He's a soup Nazi. Except for feels.
If the soup Nazi did just feels.
It just feels. The feel Nazi.
Yeah, so that's kind of exciting for maybe 5 or 6 people. But I just thought I'd include it because I was like, you know what? That's fun.
I have something to include. Have you seen the trailer for The Martian yet with Matt Damon?
Martian Manhunter, right?
No, based on a book.
The book.
It's basically about this dude who is on a mission for Mars with a bunch of people.
Except he's allergic to wood.
And gets stranded on Mars and basically think he's dead.
But he's allergic to wood.
They get all the other people that are with him on Mars just leave because they think he's dead, and then he's not dead. And so he has to live until. He's basically like, I'm going to die here, so I'm just going to do as many experiments on Mars as I can with stuff. And then they have to, there's a mission to get him back type thing. But the trailer looked really good. It looked really interesting. I'd definitely watch it. Yeah. And, there's not a lot of movies nowadays that are, I just see a trailer and I've never heard of it and go, I really want to watch that. And that was one of them.
By what I meant fire. I'm sorry. Martian Manhunter actually his weakness is fire. The element.
At least not water, like in Signs, the aliens from Signs.
Fire.
At least on water.
If you have a lighter, you can beat the Martian Manhunter.
Oh no! I have the power of Superman. No lighter. Ah!
Unless you have a torch, and I'm screwed.
What? What?
Unless your grill is on, then I'm done.
Oh, I got a nice hot hamburger. No!
Close enough. But so the Martian, you haven't seen the trailer for this yet? Go watch it.
No, I haven't
It's great.
actually. I've seen it. I've seen like the thing, but I haven't watched the trailer.
The Thing is in Fantastic Four.
Titan's Grave, Matt. Titan's Grave.
Did
Show
you
about that?
have you watched
Yes!
Harry Potter? Because it was great.
Yes.
Titan's Grave
Yes!
is Will Wheaton. Basically, I think he invented this game. Like he made it off of a construct of a different RPG. It's kind of like a Dragon Age style. If you played the Dragon Age style, I'm sure all you guys have. Construct, dice rolling type RPG. And
I would totally play
he
that game.
made this really cool. I really want to play that game. It's
good
awesome.
system. I like how
He's such a good story.
I like how he said like if you get triple sixes that he does like a legendary.
And then somebody got it, and it
Yeah.
was so cool.
And
I was like, yeah, and it was like on something that was inane, like that
He
didn't really
fixing
do
a
anything.
robot. Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
fixing a robot.
but it like turned into this like cool thing. I was like, that's really cool. It's a cool aspect.
Like,
to that.
years later, they will talk about like.
Somebody walks into a bar, like that's really cool, you know.
Well, I think what makes that show too is they have a lot of good people that are like actual, real hardcore nerds
that care about making this game great, and it's
including Laura Bailey, who huge crush on. She's
Alison Haislip too. I mean,
yeah, Alison Haislip.
yeah.
Big in the nerdverse as well.
And their Will Wheaton is such a great storyteller.
Yes.
It makes it work really well. And I actually did the Kickstarter for this because it was part of the Season 3 Kickstarter. So I'm really happy that I got to be a part of it.
That's
I actually
cool.
get the episodes a day early.
Ooh.
I still watch them regularly.
Send me the link.
Yeah. I could because it's in the email because I sent it to you like the
Oh.
Kickstarter email. But it's cool. It's really worth it. Worth watching.
Well, what's cool is it kind of reminds me of a show that they already have on Geek and Sundry called Critical Role, but Critical Role is like 3 hours long. So like you really have to
be invested in it. It's a
yes,
long show.
or you have to like play it when you're doing something else. And Critical Role is fun because it's all voice actors doing a certain character, and they're playing Pathfinder, version Pathfinder.
Yeah, okay.
So it's really fun, but like you really have to either be invested or be like, okay, I stopped here at 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then I'll go back and start watching again. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah, I like the double.
So long.
The doubles equals a stunt roll in the Titan's Grave thing.
Yeah.
I think that's an interesting aspect to any RPG. Like okay, I might have had a crappy roll, but I also got I rolled 2 1s and a 6. Now I have a stunt 6, and I can do something better than the crappy epic fail I had. There's a chance to dig yourself out of that.
It makes it easier, but it also makes it more entertaining.
Yeah.
Because especially when you're putting these barriers higher for people, and they just like, oh, another miss, you missed again, yeah, you missed, sorry, you missed too.
The arrow sailed right over their head.
Yeah. So it's fun when you get a stunt. Sometimes you be like, oh, okay, well you missed his head, but
it bounced off the wall and hit him in the back of the head.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. And Will Wheaton does a good job with incorporating that into the show.
I'm excited about how good it was.
That was on my list, but
very
I watched that and I really enjoyed it. So I might even post it in here somewhere, but definitely watch it. It's definitely worth watching.
I think it's very rewatchable. I want to show it to Jess because I think she'd be interested.
Although
she likes Will Wheaton.
Looking it up on YouTube is horrible. Like I just had to go to geekandcentry.com.
That's actually where I got it from, but I also got it in the email because they sent me the links to it.
Whatever. Why don't you brag a little more? Did Will Wheaton?
I have a button that says
Jackass.
plus 20 to tabletop as well. I can wear that next time. I have plus 20 to tabletop next time I play.
So that Quicksilver is going to be an X-Men Apocalypse confirmed.
There actually was some kind of vignette that they're going to hopefully be showing.
But he's the Aaron Terrell Johnson.
I'm back in this one.
I'm really big. I've got
just
really
in the nick
bulky.
of time. I have a bad accent.
My wife's 50 years old. What? Oh, okay. Weird. Teacher, what do you think?
I
What
like
do you think?
Evan Peters' Quicksilver better, so I'm cool with that.
And he's still dating Emma Roberts too, so that's
The love of my life, Evan Roberts. Yeah. No, but Evan Peters he had a lot more fun with the part.
Yeah, and I feel like they're putting him back in for that kind of scene because it was teased that he's gonna be in it, from a
Really?
picture of people.
He's pretty OP.
There's a picture of people like hanging in the air, and it's like Quicksilver, like hashtag Quicksilver, hashtag.
He is pretty OP as a character. Like if you really let him have free reign the super speed is a pretty OP character. And
the worst part is he's not even close to the speed of the Flash. Like he can run Mach 5 originally and then Mach 10, but the Flash can run faster than the speed of light. He can literally run with the speed force. He can run
how
faster
much
than
damage would you? No one's thought about how much damage that would do to everything around you.
With the Flash, they incorporate it with the concept of the speed force. The speed force actually puts him outside of time, kind of, where he's running. And so he's not destroying things at Mach 10.
Yeah, that's garbage.
But Quicksilver, though, just straight up would murder people.
It's like cars just exploding, people exploding, sound waves just exploding, like inner organs just melting into liquid.
Yeah. And plus the fact that you're getting hit with like a Mach 10 punch of air.
Yeah.
So
you're
like air
dead.
particles just punching
You are
you,
just
turn
under
to bloody spray.
100% dead.
Like a bloody spray.
Like there's not even like a chance you will be
you
alive.
would look
after
like any random scene in Kill Bill when people are getting murdered. Just like blood all over the place.
Just spray, debris of your
Like a
body.
weird Japanese horror movie of some sort.
Yeah.
Quicksilver's a murderer.
Nobody looks into that.
Nope.
They're okay with that. They're like, that's right.
But this Quicksilver though is a more fun Quicksilver. You know, he comes by and puts your fist by your face and you punch
I
yourself in
punched
the face.
myself!
Oh no! I was
Damn
going
it!
to hit him, but I hit myself.
Silly Quicksilver.
Yeah. So that's good. I'm ready for it. Let's do it.
Also, if you move my arm when I was completely still, I feel like that would break my bones because it was going too fast and the pressure.
Possibly,
I don't know.
Possibly.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Whatever. So they teased in the Captain America and the Mighty Avengers. They teased a Defenders comic. They had a conversation between Jessica Jones and Luke Wilson. And she's like,
Luke Wilson?
Luke, what did I say? Luke Wilson? I said Luke Bryan, I mean?
Hey, it's me,
I mean
Luke
Luke Cage, that's what I
doing?
meant.
I'm a Power Man. Yeah.
I meant Luke
my
Cage,
brother Owen
you
Wilson over
jerk.
here. My brother Owen.
I meant, obviously, country singer Luke
This
Bryan.
is where you do your Owen Wilson impression right now.
Hey, it's me, I'm Owen Wilson. My nose is all messed up, but people still like
it.
me.
It goes like this.
Looks like someone punched me in the nose and broke it like really bad. But I'm still
Hey
like,
man,
I'm
I'm
still
your brother
heartthrob.
Luke Wilson.
Yeah, you were in one movie. Like what
I was
happened to you?
in
You like
old
died,
school, like thing.
and then you like died. Did you die?
I might have
think
been in
you're
the World
dead, bro.
Tenenbaums. I probably did. Me and Dusty Rhodes. I'm the third person that died.
Like
today.
you were.
By the way, yesterday we talked about Dusty Rhodes, and I said
We
he's
did.
probably dead.
We were
and then
joking
he died
about it.
today.
So you
Not
killed
cool.
Him. You killed him.
Not cool. Not
So
cool.
how do you feel about killing Dusty Rhodes? The
Not
American
cool.
Dream.
Not
Dusty
cool.
Rhodes.
Not cool.
I'm throwing it out there. You killed him.
Not cool.
But anyway, so they tease us that she said something like, "Oh, we need to defend those who can't defend themselves," and then
Defending and will be heroes for hire.
and of course Iron Fist was standing right there. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I smoked some weed." You're like, "Okay."
Wiki.
I'm a white guy who's ninja powered. Kung Fu man.
Magic continues.
Whatever.
He's played by a character of some sort.
It's like we cannot have an Asian guy play this guy. Only a white guy with blonde hair.
It's like the ancient one. Also white. He lives in the Himalayas as a white guy.
He's like, I learned Kung Fu.
I'm Asian because white was the first race. No, it's not. It was not the first race.
Incorrect!
It's literally a genetic aberration, guys. Sorry, white people.
Sorry, guys.
We're not white. We're Puerto Rican. We're Hispanic.
So this could be a joke because they didn't really. It was like an unconfirmed tease, but she did like say the defender defend themselves like a defender line.
Whatever. They're not going to do it. No, I don't think they're going to do a defenders one.
I think no comic. It would be a comic. And
whatever.
They've already talked
Yeah.
about doing a defender series on Netflix. That's almost that's basically confirmed because after they do all the 4 series, they're gonna do a defender series with us together. And supposedly they're gonna be in the Infinity War as well. But
I finished Powers, by the way.
I think it'd be why not? I like Powers. It's
I like
a
it.
plucky
I'm
little
still finished
series.
it, yeah.
I enjoy
Plucky
it.
little series.
Powers.
Put it in the box.
It's me, Shark.
Put it in the box.
Sharkto Copley. I have the weirdest name. This is not a name.
Also, my accent is questionable every now and then. You know,
He's got a Charlie Hunnam type. It's not really. You're not really falling for it. But
we get it from South Africa.
at least Charlie Hunnam has a real name. Sharkto Copley.
It's South African.
Like I feel like I can't.
Racist.
Who, Mike? Who's like, oh, here's your baby. What's your name?
Sharkto.
Shark
Toes? No, what they
Shark
do,
Toes?
They hit the random button on the name generator, so it's like, Shark Copy. There you go.
It's like a name from Lord of the Rings or something. It's like, oh, that's a
Like random, hit the random generator.
Sharkto. But
I did that with the Major, and I kind of
I would watch or I'd read a Defenders comic. I would.
Sure, you would.
I would.
You're basically telling me I have to buy this now.
You need to buy the Defenders comic
so I can read it on your thing.
Comicsology.
Have you read any of the new stuff I bought?
I've been reading the Wicked and the Divine.
Read Saga. And also that's good too.
I've been reading
what do you think of that?
I like it so far.
Great.
I've only read the first two, but I like it a lot.
The latest one is heartbreaking.
I'm not there yet, so don't.
I won't. But I'm just letting you know that it gets heartbreaking. And you're like,
I almost read
I'm invested.
Well, I read the Battlegrounds ones. I'm
so invested.
I'm the Battlegrounds
Saga. This is what your next thing. Read Saga, and read Injustice. Gods Among Us. They're both very good.
All right, I will.
Okay.
Can I read Superman with Jeans? Can I read that one?
No, I don't have that one.
Can you download Superman with Jeans?
I like getting that one.
Okay, what do you got?
I have Chiwetel Ejiofor. He's gonna play Baron Mordo in Doctor Strange. Confirmed. So you're like Baron Mordo. Basically, what the producers have said is that he's an amalgamation of Doctor Strange characters, but he's definitely Baron Mordo's definitely a villain.
It's tough because Doctor Strange's characters are weird. So it's tough to be like, yeah, I'm really excited about Baron Mordo.
Baron Mordo is the least weird. Baron Mordo is the guy who's a contemporary of Doctor Strange. He was also the other student of the Ancient One.
Baron Mordo's his main villain.
He betrays the Ancient One in Doctor Strange. I don't remember this correctly, but if I do,
the Ancient One played by Tilda Swinton.
He kills the Ancient One. And is like,
by
okay,
Tilda
whatever,
Swinton.
dude. I want to be Sorcerer Supreme, so I'll kill you.
Tilda Swinton, the Ancient One.
But instead, Doctor Strange,
the Ancient One who is Asian.
The Ancient One, I don't think in the original comic book isn't Asian though.
So it could be a white woman like creature. Woman-like creature, because I don't know what Tilda Swinton is.
Yeah, she's probably not human.
I don't know what she is.
There's no way she's human. She's
maybe
an elf.
I feel like she has hooves or something.
Elfin.
She's so weird.
Cloven. Do you think she's cloven?
Yeah. Or like she just has a weird claws that come out like she's a dryad or some kind of wood spirit.
Yeah, I would say that. I would go closer to wood spirit.
But
she's fairly
Chiwetel Ejiofor. I like him. Ejiofor. I like everything he's in. I enjoy him as a character.
This is Serenity, obviously.
He was in Love Actually, so I mean, come on.
Actually, you have to see the cover.
He was the guy. It was him and Rick Grimes were in that. Rick Grimes falling in love with his wife, who was his best friend, and then coming to their door at Christmas, and she was
Coral,
and like basically like professing his love to her, and she was all right with that. She wasn't like weirded out, and she gave him a kiss on the cheek, which kind of leaves the door open. And I'm like, this is awkward. This is the worst
girl gets a
storyline.
kiss on the cheek, it means yes. Okay, guys.
Weird story. Like, hey, you're my best friend's wife. I really like you. And she's like, okay, I'll condone this. No, don't condone this.
Oh, you better hit on Jamie. Jamie.
Hey Jamie, how you doing? I have a couple signs that are really romantic, but it's your best wife.
They're actually not that good of friends.
I'm like, she needs to go up there and tell her husband me, and they need to not be friends anymore. Cause sometimes
he's also going to be in the new movie coming out called Z for Zachariah, which is like a
I've heard about this
movie. It's him and Margot Robbie and Chris Pine as like a creeper, which is weird.
Because he's kind of a creeper in real life.
He's like, I'm a creeper. I'm a really hot creeper. Like, okay.
Beautiful creeper. That's actually the name of the movie.
That would be a good name for the movie. That's a better name. But yeah, it's basically like Margot Robbie and Chiwetel Ejiofor.
So
find each other.
Baron Mordo and Harley Quinn find each other in the apocalypse.
Yeah, basically. So.
And Captain Kirk is there just staring at them.
Crossover. He's like
looking over things and staring.
I wish he had a mustache, but he does not have a mustache. It'd be cool if he did. Just like a little wiggly mustache.
All right, I'll see more of that.
But Baron Mordo may have a wiggly mustache. Who knows? We'll see.
Or it may just be every character he is.
I think that's all I have. Do you have anything else?
I have Hannibal's back, Mike.
Hannibal the Cannibal.
Hannibal is back, season 3, and so far so good. I'm enjoying it. Can't wait for more. Actually, there's one tonight, so tomorrow maybe.
The Bride of Hannibal.
Gillian Anderson is back, and
also back for the X-Files miniseries event.
Also that.
They showed a first picture from that too. Did you see that?
I love her so much. Yeah. The only other thing I have is Dwayne The Rock Johnson has been added to or connected to the reboot for Big Trouble in Little China. We talked about that, I think, last week. But I guess he has made it vocal that he wants John Carpenter, the original director for Big Trouble in Little China, to be involved in the project somehow. He's like, I really want his input, and I want him to be a part of the project in some way so that it feels more like.
Do you know who's going to tell him to eat a bag of dicks?
Who?
John Carpenter.
He'll probably do it.
No.
The Rock. Everyone
John
knows
Carpenter's a dick.
I don't know. The Rock's
He's
the Rock.
notoriously a jerk, though. He's notoriously a jerk.
Who wouldn't help the Rock out? I mean,
John Carpenter.
that's like who would help Chris Pratt out?
John
Like,
Carpenter. John Carpenter.
You don't think John Carpenter would help Chris Pratt with a remake
I don't think he would.
of The Breakfast Club?
Don't think he would.
You didn't do The Breakfast Club.
He'd be like that. That's what he'd do.
Don't you forget? No, forget about me.
But Matt, who would Chris Pratt play in the remake of The Breakfast Club? Who do you think?
He played the Emilio Estevez character, obviously.
Okay, I'm glad you said it. 'Cause if you said Judd Nelson, I would have punched you in the face.
No, Judd Nelson would probably be played by.
Michael Cera.
I was gonna say the kid who played Malfoy, but I couldn't remember his name.
Really cool.
Tom Felton. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Tom Felton.
Michael
We're
Cera's a better cast.
we're rebooting the
Michael
Breakfast Club
Cera's
right now.
a better fit for that.
Hey, I'm a bird guy. I look like a bird.
I'm 58 years old now. I still look the same.
I have this weird, creepy mustache that I tried to grow and it looks awful.
That's why I don't grow
Awful.
mustache people.
Awful.
But we love you.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Finn.
Dang.
Food. Stay
Stay classy.
Good night. 41 minutes. Oh, too long.